Before this video starts, I'd like to give a big shout out to oranges because without them, there'll be no vitamin D. I mean, I guess if you walk outside, let's just start the video. Yo, what is up, guys? This is Sack Nation with Zayd right here. We're gonna be talking about some football topics. We're not analysts, but we like to give our best opinion on certain type of topics. And if you guys like it, then let us know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Like the video and comment some type of question you want us to answer in the next video. Maybe we'll shout you out in the next thing if we really feel like it. What I'm talking about here is the big question everybody keeps talking about. Since I'm a Ravens fan and everybody that's on this channel is a Ravens fan. Look, the question is Flacco elite? Now let me start it off with a straight answer: no. The reason why I say that is because he's not elite, but he is good. People trying to make it seem like Flacco is like so terrible he can't do anything. Let's really look at the people that he's had, like receiver wise, especially just talking about last year. He had Mike Wallace, who was really the only one out of all the receivers who was really doing anything, and he had a 1,000-yard season with us this season before this one. And Jamie Macklin, who was out some games because he got hurt. I mean, I kind of blame that one on Flacco. He was throwing it to Perriman on some really in traffic throws. I mean, including that one in Jacksonville. I don't know if we have a clip of that, but if it's playing right now, then you see it. And Brashad Perriman. Now I know you're gonna say Brashad Perriman sucks. Look, dog. Look, I ain't nobody see this coming from Brashad Perriman out of his second year in the NFL. I'm gonna call this his sophomore slump, and hopefully he balling this year that's about to come out. What in the hell happened with Perriman from his first year playing to this? Like, I'm talking about his first year, like actually playing. Like, dog, what was it? 2016 season. 16 games, he had 33 receptions, 499 yards, and 3 TDs. That's pretty damn nice. I ain't gonna say that's nice. That's okay for a rookie year for a receiver. I mean, I say that's all right. But then we get to his second season, 11 games, 10 receptions, 77 yards. He didn't even break 100 yards, my nigga. And 0 touchdowns. And like most of those were he dropped a lot. I'm gonna just say this. I'm eating oranges throughout this video. You ain't gonna know when I'm eating it because we just gonna cut away from when I'm eating them. But orange break. When we talk about Perriman, it's like, dog, what happened? I'm like, did you need glasses? And let's talk about Jamie Macklin. Like I said, he's been out some games more because, I mean, Flacco was throwing it to him in some pretty tough-ass coverage. What was it? He played 12 games, 40 receptions, 440 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's alright, I guess. Not for somebody on the caliber of Jamie Macklin. And then we get to Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace played 15 games, 52 receptions, 748 yards, and 4 TDs. And then we get to Joe Flacco. He had 449 attempts, 352 completions, 64.1 completion percentage, 3,141 yards, 18 TDs, and 13 picks. And let me tell you, most of those picks were because of other receivers getting the ball tipped up and somebody else on the defense intercepting the ball. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm the type of person where I think those should not count towards a quarterback's interceptions. Like, I feel as though that's stupid. The quarterback threw a perfect football to him. It's just more the fact that the receiver didn't catch it. It's just more the fact that the receiver didn't catch it and got tipped up and he got picked. Like basically the Super Bowl pick where Alshon Jeffrey tipped up the ball by accident. I'ma just say it's by accident. By accident got picked off. That shouldn't have counted towards Nick Foles' record. Still give the DB the pick, but don't count the pick towards the quarterback, though. Like, it's not the quarterback's fault for the reason as of why he got the pick in the first place if it was, like, perfectly in the receiver's hands. Joe Flacco's going to start this year. Obviously, he's going to start. People are like, well, why don't we put Lamar Jackson in there? I'm sorry for people who had this type of accent. That's just the first thing that came up the top of my head. If it is how you talk, then I apologize. Lamar Jackson is not going to start. Not the whole season at all. The reason I say that is because Flacco's already been a secure quarterback for us, and he's still under contract. And plus, I mean, he has reliable receivers now. Michael Crabtree, John Brown, Willie Snead. got two people in the draft, Jaleel Scott and Jordan Lastly. I really like Jordan Lastly, by the way, for the fact that he came from UCLA, and I believe he was Josh Rosen's #1 receiver. They say he missed like 4 games and he still got over 1,000 yards. That's crazy. Looking at all these stats and seeing all these clips and stuff like that of these tipped up balls and stuff like that, tipped up footballs, let me change that up, by other receivers who aren't catching the goddamn ball when it's perfectly in Flacco's hand, not Flacco's hand, the receiver's hand in the first place. It's like, it's not Flacco's fault that they didn't catch it. I believe if the ball touches your hand, then you should catch it. Like, no matter what. Like, yeah, I mean, if you're like about to get fucked up, I mean, I don't blame you that you didn't catch it, but most of the time it's like if you're open, like Perriman's been a lot of times, if you're open and the ball goes straight to your hands, nigga, catch it. Orange break. I'm really put this in the video, by the way. I'm really disappointed about some of these oranges not being sour like I hoped they were. Dog, this is all I wanted to say about people who are talking about Joe Flacco sucks and he's not elite. Like I said, he's not elite. He's a good quarterback. Elite is Aaron Rodgers. Hey, Aaron, put whatever you want to in the comments about this topic. Do you think Joe Flacco is good? Do you think he's bad? Let me know what you think about Joe Flacco, or if you agree with anything that I say. This is me. This is A from what the hell the name of this channel? Sack Nation. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Put a question in the comment box, whether something you want us to talk about in the next video. Maybe we'll pick you. Maybe shout you out in the next video, something like that. Let's see in the next thing. God damn it. Joe Flacco is a good quarterback. Better believe that.